Justin Bieber's brothel visit.
Selena Gomez still heartbroken.
And Harry dresses as Miley.
All this and more on today's Rundown.
Hey you guys, hope you had a great weekend. Welcome back to DHR. I'm Deidre Behar here with my friend Katie Krause.
Hey guys, today's top story, OMG, what is going on with Justin Bieber?
Justin Bieber really shook things up over the weekend. He went and hit up a brothel in Brazil. Yes, I'm not even kidding you guys. He went to a brothel called Centaurus. He apparently spent about 3 hours there with a friend, and then he exited with a blanket over his head, trying to conceal his identity. And then a few of the women from the brothel actually left and headed back to his hotel room. And it's just kind of not the best week for Justin. He was spotted in Panama with a hooker, and then he was over in Houston not too long ago with a stripper. So I just feel like he's kind of hit the holy trifecta here of strippers, hookers, prostitutes. It's really, really awful, I think, for this kid who's supposed to have a very squeaky clean image. He's a nice guy from Canada, and I feel like with all this success, he's kind of gone on like a downward slope. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that I'm with you on this one. It's really upsetting, a little bit surprising, but the more that we're hearing about him in the news, it's becoming less and less surprising, if that makes sense.
Totally.
And I think he obviously knew that he was caught, because why else would he have a sheet over his head and I guess the blanket, there's a logo and it's from the actual brothel. For those who aren't familiar with what a brothel is, do you maybe want to fill them in?
I mean, yeah, you guys, it's just basically a place where you go, you can pick any woman of your choice, and you can have some sort of a sexual rendezvous as long as you pay the price. And I just feel like Justin Bieber is good looking, he's talented, he's smart, he can be smart, I should say. He doesn't need to resort to this. Please, you just dated Selena Gomez, one of the classiest, most beautiful and elegant women in Hollywood. You don't need to resort to this kind of behavior.
And I think he has a really good relationship with his
mother, yes.
So I don't know why he thinks that he can kind of disrespect women in this way. I'm surprised that he would want to do this. Very weird. I know that a rep was contacted, but they had no comment at the time. And I also know that he actually, when he was in Brazil on stage for his tour, he had a water bottle chucked at him. We have video of that if you guys want to take a look. So I guess he stopped after he was hit with a water bottle and he never returned to the stage.
You know what, I can understand that if you're violated while you're on stage giving all of yourself to your fans. You know, that's like the last thing you'd want, to be pelted with some sort of an object. But you know what, I just can't get over this brothel news. I think it's just super weird, and I want to see Biebs doing positive, constructive things, doing more charity work like what he just did in Guatemala.
I know, I was really proud of him for that. His new song out today for his Music Monday is called Bad Day, and safe to say he's had
very appropriate
a string of bad days.
Yes.
So let us know what you guys think of this in the comment section below. Let's go over to what's trending. Selena Gomez is on the December 2013 issue of Teen Vogue, and speaking of Justin Bieber, she's actually still a little bit heartbroken.
Sad.
Get this, here's what she said to the magazine. You fall in love and it completely consumes you, so a part of you is broken when that's gone. And then she went on to say, I'm always going to be the girl you want to take home to your parents, not for the night.
Oh, bravo.
This is why we love Selena Gomez. She is so confident in who she is. She's not trying to be that bad girl. She is sweet. She is a nice girl. She also talked about her friendship with Taylor Swift in the magazine. If you guys want to check that out, head over to teenvogue.com, and also the magazine comes out on November 19th. What are your thoughts on that quote?
Oh my gosh, put another point in Selena Gomez's corner. She just continues to amaze me with how poised and classy she is. She just carries herself with such dignity and grace. Her mother really raised her right, and she knows her self-worth. I think she's a fantastic role model for young girls that, you know, you don't need to be the cheap girl that will just go home on, you know, the first date. you should respect yourself. And I think she is just so perfect and lovely and wonderful. I also am really excited. This Thanksgiving Day, you guys, Selena's gonna be in her hometown of Dallas at the Dallas Cowboys game performing during halftime.
Very exciting.
Yes.
I'll be watching.
Very cool.
Go Cowboys.
Yes.
On that one.
Go Selena.
I think it's really interesting to see the two different paths that Justin and Selena have taken.
So different.
Yeah.
All right, well, in other trending news, you guys, I know you're super excited about this too. One Direction debuted their new music video for Story of My Life yesterday. It's perhaps the most emotional and maybe dark video we've seen from the guys yet, and it's just really fabulous all around. I got to see Zayn and his little sister, which was really special.
Harry in his robe. Oh my goodness. I know Louis was like remembering his grandparents, which I thought was really sweet. What was your favorite moment? Was it the Zayn moment?
Yeah, Zayn and his sister.
Look at that.
It shows how family oriented he is, and I feel like the guys get like kind of a rap for being like goofy party guys. They love going out and having fun, making jokes. I liked this video shows how family oriented they are, how kind of centered and grounded and down to earth they are, how they have so much success, but they haven't forgotten where they came from. Do you have a fave?
I like all of them in the dark room.
Yes, developing photos.
Yeah, and I have to say Liam really stood out.
Does he have a secret past?
Yeah, he seems to be very talented. But look at that. They just are so cute in this video.
Cutest.
But anytime that Harry was on the scene.
Was all smiles for you. Of course, I love the Zayn moments. What was your favorite moment? Who's your fave in 1D? Let us know.
So while we're talking about One Direction, Harry Styles was out and about on Sunday. The guys were in Japan, and he decided to dress up as none other than Miley Cyrus for Halloween. So I was looking at this picture. I had tears of joy and laughter and in my eyes. It's a little bit blurry, but you can totally tell that he's wearing these sort of nude spandex boxer briefs. He had his hair in two little knob buns, whatever you want to call it. You got the foam finger. He was shirtless, and I just think he's so funny. He tweeted, quote, "A little party never killed nobody."
No, it certainly didn't. Especially, I love the sense of humor that the guys have, and he doesn't take himself too seriously.
Yeah.
I know he and Miley are friendly. I'm sure she totally got a kick out of this too.
This is them backstage at the Teen Choice Awards, so they're good friends.
Just perfect, very good execution, Harry Styles.
I will say, a lot of people did dress up this
As
year
Miley.
as Miley. I mean, Paris Hilton, Perez Hilton, Crystal Hefner, our friend Jeff Beecher. Do you think Harry Styles was the funniest?
I think probably just because I think I least expected it from Harry Styles.
Yeah.
He could have gone as anything, and he chose to go as one of the biggest female pop stars in the world. So
And
good for you.
Speaking of Halloween, you guys, if you are looking for something to do in LA next year, you need to go on the Haunted Hayride.
So
because
fun.
Zac Efron, Brittany Snow, Nicole Richie, they all did it. I did it. We're going next year.
Yes,
It's just
faux show.
the scariest, creepiest thing in the world. So that's also in the realm of Halloween. Yeah.
Maybe Harry can recreate that costume for us again next year so we can
can
see
all
it in
go.
person. Yes. All right, well, over in New York City last night, YouTube hosted the very first YouTube Music Awards. They were a huge success. Talk about a really, really big slate of talent. We had Lady Gaga perform, Eminem performed, Vanessa Hudgens was in this really cool, like, live short film where you could determine what you wanted the outcome of it to be. She got beat up. It was a little funny. And Bonnie McKee was there. It was just a really cool, interactive sort of evening. Did you tune in? Did you like it?
I did, and I was really happy that Eminem won Artist of the Year. He was also on SNL this week, and I just, very well deserved. His album comes out tomorrow. We will have more about that, though, in Music Monday. So today's couples news is a little bit weird, unexpected.
Good
but
adjective.
If you think about it, it kind of does make sense. Miley Cyrus was apparently spotted making out with Benji Madden on Halloween night over in Bootsy Bellows here in Los Angeles. I guess she showed up around midnight and went over to him. They were talking, they got really close and flirty, and then onlookers saw them just making out in this heated, wild kiss, and they left together. There's pictures of them, I guess, in a car, and you see her with an open container of Malibu rum, and she's sort of sitting on the floor, and he's sitting by her, and there's a bunch of other people. It's not just them. But first of all, you cannot have an open container. Second of all, she's almost 21. She's not 21 yet. So why are you drinking, Miley? How did she get into Bootsy Bellows? I would love to know. Thoughts on this couple?
You know what? I kind of hated it at first because he is 34 and she's almost 21. Kind of a big age gap.
Yeah.
But I feel like in Hollywood, everyone's sort of on the same level. They all have really crazy schedules and they relate on that note. But also, she's kind of a rocker. He's definitely a rocker. She's really good friends with Nicole Richie, who's married to Benji's twin brother. I just feel like maybe it kind of makes sense. Do you?
Okay. I mean, yeah, but I do think it's a little bit weird because she's friends with Paris Hilton. They also hung out the week of Halloween, a couple days beforehand. And Paris dated Benji. So
Paris has dated a lot of guys,
yeah,
so I don't know, maybe she's
girl
over
code
it.
doesn't
Apply.
work there. But yeah, I don't hate the idea. I'll say that, I don't hate the idea.
What do you guys think? Let us know.
Let us know. It's time for Music Monday. Should we bring Misty Kingma in here? I think so.
All right, you guys, you know this face. It's Misty Kingma from Clevver Music. So many exciting releases. Britney Spears' new music. Tell us about it.
Totally, yes, so exciting, you guys. Britney has a new song called Perfume.
Yes.
Second single from Britney Jean, her new personal album coming December 3rd. And I really like this song because how long has it been since Britney did a ballad, you guys?
It kind of reminds me of Every Time.
That's what everyone's saying.
A little bit.
Yeah,
And
so
I think
good.
that's sweet to hear that side of her.
I like it.
Do you think Jason cheated? Because that's what it kind of alludes to, is that there was maybe a third party and she was feeling insecure about things. She co-wrote the song.
It's true. I do love that she co-wrote the song, by the way. I don't know if it has something to do with Jason, but it's definitely about her relationship with him. I don't know if it's about him cheating.
Okay.
Because I love that she's talking about, I was crazy, I can be insecure, because everyone goes through that. I love that it's relatable, and that's why she wrote that.
Aw.
Love
it.
That side of Brit.
I know. And then speaking of ballads, you guys, Lady Gaga also just dropped a ballad, which is surprising because she's been dropping all these crazy EDM songs from art pop. So Gaga's song, Dope, has this scary cover art, by the way.
Yeah, the teeth. I can't with the teeth.
But I don't really get it because it doesn't really go with the song. Like, the song is singing about how, she's getting high from all these drugs and stuff, but it's making her feel low in her relationship because her man wants to leave her. So she's basically saying, I'll leave dope for you because I love you so much, whatever. I don't get what that has to do with this cover art, but...
Is the song autobiographical? Did she have an issue?
She's been very open about her drug use in the
Yeah.
past.
Well, she's very open about how she smokes marijuana.
Yes.
I mean, that's still ongoing.
Yeah, of course.
But now because of this, people are saying that her and Taylor Kinney are on the rocks.
Oh,
Her
no, I
boyfriend.
thought that was in it to win it.
I thought so too, actually. They've been going strong for so long.
Time, yeah.
So,
It's
I don't
nice
know.
to hear a change from Gaga. Like you said before, Swine I've heard, which is super dancey.
Oh my God, it's crazy.
Yeah, Venus. I feel like all her music is level 10 crazy energy.
Totally.
And this is something nice and different.
Yeah, I totally agree. So you guys will have to tell us which ballad
What
you
you
like better.
think. Yes.
Exactly.
Or Gaga.
Yeah.
Below. Another album that I
I'm
know
so excited for.
literally we've been dying to hear this. Eminem.
Marshall Mathers LP 2.
I love
Comes
him.
out
I love him.
tomorrow, November 5th. Obviously, these girls could not be more giddy.
I can't even deal with it.
I'm
I've been
giddy
waiting
too.
for too
Totally.
long. Yes.
He's so talented, that Marshall.
That Marshall. Here's why you should listen to it. It's everything that you want, really seriously. Like Berserk, like a 90s throwback. The Monster, another duet with Rihanna that everyone loves seeing him do. Lots of other collaborations, one with Kendrick Lamar, one with Nate Roos from Fun. I just feel like Eminem knew what we wanted and he gave it to us. Even Rap God I like because he's like, hey Kanye, move over, I'm God. You know what I mean?
He is. That he is. Well, thank you so much for being
Thank you.
here. You are just so stellar. If you guys want more Misty Kingma, Clevver Music is where she's at, so head over there.
Thanks for having me, guys. I'll see you next week.
See you next
And then
week.
LP2.
Yeah! Yeah! Okay, so I have to know, are you gonna get Dope or Perfume?
I think I'm gonna buy both. I really
okay.
support Lady Gaga and Britney as musicians, so I'm ready to go purchase my music. All right, you guys, though, before we let you go, hit the comment section now. We wanna know, what do you think of Justin Bieber hitting up these weird brothels in Brazil? And what do you think of Harry Styles going as Miley? Do you think Miley is really dating Benji Madden? What is going on with Miley these days?
Let us know in that comment section. You guys can also find us on Twitter, Instagram, and don't forget, start voting for a new star of the week. Who will it be? Get your votes in, and why should you be Cleverette of the week? Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you back here tomorrow. She's Deidre. I'm Katie. Bye.